Speaking as Milton Berle's agent, I'll see that he does it. Oh, he'll do it. He's coming over to discuss it. Right. Goodbye. Yes?
Mr. Berle is here.
No, one moment. Send him in. I'm in, pal. I'm in. How are you, Kerry?
Beautiful. I love your office. Beautifully decorated. Wonderful. Wall-to-wall Berle. That's beautiful. And, oh, another picture of my favorite comedian.
Milton, sit down.
Hey, what is it, Jerry?
Milton, I called you in to talk about the part you're playing in the next movie.
Yeah?
Have you read the script yet?
Oh, I read the script, Jerry. It's a great role for me. An alcoholic, down and out, poor hobo.
Milton, this is a sensitive, serious role.
Oh, stop worrying. Are you kidding? Didn't I just finish Joe Levine's picture?
Before you start, the producer feels you should do a little research. Milton, by research, I mean you should go down and live like a derelict on Skid Row.
Live on Skid Row?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
I'm taking you to the South Side Soup Kitchen.
What is it?
I said I'm taking you to the South Side Soup Kitchen.
South Side Soup Kitchen?
There you are, sir. Just a minute. There you are. Nice piece of meat.
Oh, Lucy, I just love doing this volunteer work.
So do I.
Oh, we're out of plates.
Oh, dishwasher, more plates, right away.
That's it.
What's it?
I have done my last dish.
Oh, come on now, Mr. Mooney. You can't quit.
But now, Mrs. Carmichael, I am not going to be washing dishes all day and all night.
We're not going to be here tonight.
No, but my wife makes me do them at home, too. Now I'm going to get my coat and go to the bank.
Oh.
Well, we lost the dishwasher.
Well, you know, maybe we should have let him put the lettuce on the salads. He's only happy when he's handling green stuff.
You know, Lucy, these men seem to be enjoying the food.
Yeah, I'm glad they're eating their dinner instead of drinking it. You know, I heard that last New Year's Day, they served chicken and wine sauce. They had over 200 chickens, and it was gone in 10 minutes.
They run out all that chicken in 10 minutes?
No, they ran out of wine sauce. Come on, let's get at the pots and pans. We lost our fat dishwasher.
Well, this is it, Milton.
This is it. I was here once. Jack Benny took me here for dinner. Never forget, he picked up the check and left me with the tip. Boy, what a...
Milton,
Yeah.
You're not a comic. You're a derelict, an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And you're here to study the drunks.
I'm going to study him, and don't worry. I got a lot of practice. You know what I just did? I even filled this whiskey bottle with tea to make it authentic. See, I'm not a wino. I'm a T.O.
Good luck, Milton.
Yeah. Look. Hey, Jerry, I'll be back in the office in about 2 hours.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, a couple of hours?
Well, it'll take me that long to study the men. I'll be back there in a couple of hours.
Oh, Milton, it'll take much longer than a couple of hours.
Oh, you mean it'll take a couple of days?
No.
Good.
It'll take a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Goodbye.
If I live here, I may die here.
Got everything?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. We've accomplished all we can for one day.
Well, I don't know about that, Mary Jane. I just wish we could have done more for these poor men.
What else could we do? We served over 100 meals. That's a lot.
Well, I mean, I'd like to do something permanent for them. You know, something worthwhile.
Like what?
Oh, I'd like to take one of these poor souls and make a man out of him again. I'd like to rehabilitate one of them. Now, that would be an accomplishment.
That would be a miracle.
I'd just like to take the most hopeless one. You know, someone who's really a challenge. Like that poor soul over there. Look at him. He's not sitting with the others. He's not talking to anybody. Just drinking his life. Now, that's a challenge if I ever saw one. Pardon me, sir. I noticed you're not eating.
I'm not hungry.
Just a little hot soup, maybe?
No, look, lady, would you please just leave me alone? I just want to sit here. I don't want any help.
Mary Jane, this is my man. I am going to rehabilitate that man.
Don't you think it's a little too late?
No. Come on, you poor soul. We're taking you out of here.
I don't want to go. I want to stay here.
Oh, come on, help me with him.
Oh, no, I want to stay here.
Now, you're coming
No,
with
you
us.
women stay
Come
away.
on, sir,
No, you don't
come with
understand.
us.
I won't go.
You don't have
No,
to.
I
You
won't
don't
go.
know what
No,
I'm
I have to
doing
stay.
for you.
I have to stay here. I have to stay. No, please, let go.
Stay here and let us help you. Mary Jane, go find him a place to stay.
I don't want a place to stay.
No.
I don't want a place to stay. Don't lock the door.
You're staying
Don't
right here.
Don't lock the door,
You're staying
please.
right here.
Oh, no. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out
You're
of here.
not getting out of here. You're staying right here.
Yeah.
I don't want you sleeping on any park bench tonight. You're going to feel a lot better sleeping in a nice, soft bed.
Stop.
I'm only trying to help you, Mr. I don't even know your name.
Berman.
Berman?
Yeah. Mr. Berman.
Mr. Berman.
Yeah.
Just like the comedian Shelley Berman. And you know something? I'll bet you could be just as successful as he is if you tried. What's your first name, Mr. Berman?
Herman.
Herman Berman?
Well, you see, lady, my father was a poet, and he named my sister Sherman Berman. I have to go.
No, you can't.
I gotta
leave.
go, lady. I have
You're
to
gonna
go.
stay here. You need help, and I'm going to give it to you.
Oh, no, please,
I'm
lady.
going to give you a fresh start. Don't you
You
understand?
do me a favor. Open the door and give me a new start.
No! Now you're going to get yourself all cleaned up.
I'm not.
Yes, you
Don't
are.
take my coat off. No,
Yes,
lady,
you
please.
are. You're going to get shaved and all cleaned
Please.
up, and I'm going to wash your
Wait a
shirt
minute.
for you.
What are you-
I'm going to give you a nice wash.
Please.
You're going to be
There's
a
a
new
draft
man.
around here, lady.
You're going to be a new man now.
I don't want to
Just-
be. I
Yes,
want to
now
be what
listen.
I am. I want to be a derelict
You're
and
going
a
to
bum.
feel a lot better when you get shaved and washed and cleaned. You know, I'd swear I've seen you some other place. If it wasn't for that scar, where did you get that scar?
What's this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I did it myself.
How?
I was so depressed I wanted to cut my wrist, and I had bad aim.
I gotta get out of here.
No, you don't. Now, you do need help.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you stay right here while I get some towels and things, get you all freshened up, and I'll give you a nice, clean shirt. Now, you just sit back and relax.
Yeah.
Now, let me take the
Oh,
bottle.
no!
All right.
Oh, she take my bottle.
All right, okay.
This is my bottle.
All right, okay. You be a good boy now till I get back.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll get you some towels.
Yeah, give me some time.
I forgot the sugar.
Hey, gentlemen.
Come on now, I want you.
Oh, come on. Let's find a night.
Oh, Mr. Berman.
Yes,
You've been drinking again.
How can you tell?
Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, my bottle is empty.
Well-
I got no more liquor.
Well, look, you give me this and I'll make you some tea.
No! Don't make any more tea.
All right, okay.
Don't make any more tea.
All right.
Ah! Ah!
What's the matter?
Don't let it get me.
What?
Don't let it get me. That big hairy spider up there in the chandelier.
There's a big hairy spider?
Yeah, right up there in the chandelier.
Chandelier?
Yeah, right up there.
Well, I don't see any hairy spider. We don't even have a chandelier. Oh, go away. Now, it's all gone.
Is he gone?
Yeah, it's all gone.
Yeah, it's good.
It's all gone now.
What about that giant bee?
Where?
Right over there.
You see a giant bee?
There's a giant bee over there.
All right, I'll get them.
Oh, the bee! Get away, bee! Oh, the giant bee's coming
Where's
at me.
the bee?
He's attacking me.
Where?
Here he is.
Kill him,
Here he is on my cheek.
There he is. I'll get him. Yeah, right there.
Did you kill a bee?
That bee, right
What
there.
about that purple giraffe?
Where?
Behind you. Kill it.
Yeah.
Kill it. No, you hit him in the knee. A little higher. Kill it. Get him on the
All
chin.
right, I'll kill him.
There.
I got him right between the eyes.
Yes, no. You can't kill a giraffe like that.
Oh, yes, I can.
Not
That's
with
a
this.
giraffe spray.
That's a
Yes,
giraffe.
he's falling.
He's up. Ah!
He's dying.
The giraffe is dying.
Yeah, he's dead.
How did you get to the giraffe? Oh!
He's dead.
I know he's dead.
He's dead.
Oh, my giraffe. I feel terrible.
Well, why? He was a mean old giraffe to scare you.
I messed up your room with the terrible dead giraffe.
Oh, that's all right. I'll sweep it under the rug.
Yeah.
Now, come on. What's the
Don't
matter?
step on the giraffe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pick him up.
Yeah, I want you to lie down.
No, I'm never going to lie down.
Come on.
I can't rest till we get this giraffe out of here.
Oh, boy, you may be drunk, but you sure are neat.
And there's one thing I can't stand, is to have a dead giraffe in a living room.
Oh, okay. All right. If it make you happy, we'll get it out of
All
here.
right, pick it up. Oh!
What's the matter?
You picked up the bee.
Ah!
Now pick up the giraffe.
Okay.
All right. I'll take him this side.
All right.
I'll take him this side.
All right.
And we'll put him over here.
All right. What end have I got?
I don't know. I guess you got the other. I got the head.
Yeah, figures I got the heavy end.
Yeah.
All right. What do we do with him now?
Get open the door. Let him out.
I got to open the door?
Open the door. Open the door.
I got to put him down first.
Put him down first.
Yeah.
Open the door.
Okay.
Open the door.
Yeah, I will.
Get the key.
Yeah, I'll open it.
I can't stand a dead giraffe in here.
It's all right. We'll get him out.
Now pick him up.
Okay.
Back up.
I am.
I gotta get his neck out.
How long is his neck?
How about so long?
How long?
Oh, so long.
Here, hold the giraffe.
Don't bring me back.
Say,
Don't bring me
you
back.
are staying right here. Now you stop running away. This doesn't make any sense. We're trying to help you.
But you're not helping me. You're hurting me. And if you don't stop, I swear I'll kill you 1,000,000 times.
Did you hear what he said? I'll kill you 1,000,000 times.
I did not. I did not say that.
No wonder he looks familiar. Do you know who he is?
Sure, that's who it is.
He's Jackie Gleason.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lucy, it's Milton Berle.
Milton Berle. Oh, I knew his show went off the air, but I never thought he'd come to this.
I am not Milton Berle.
Well, you look just like him.
Well, it's the mistake because I'm his twin brother, Arthur Berle.
I didn't know he had a twin brother.
Yeah, well, nobody does. No, nobody does. My brother, Milton, he keeps me hidden because he knows that I'm funnier than he is. He stole all my jokes and stole everything from me.
He didn't.
Yes, he did. And you know all those things? I swear I'll kill you 1,000,000 times?
Yeah?
He stole that from me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and a funny walk and all that stuff.
That was yours?
Yeah, that was all mine.
And he's making a fortune on that stuff. Oh,
That's
that's
right.
terrible. That is terrible.
Yeah.
Why, I think Milton Berle even steals from his own brother. I think he should be exposed.
No. Oh, no.
Why not?
Would only get me into trouble. You see, I swore to everybody, if I ever told anybody that I was his brother, you know what he'd do? He'd kill me 1,000,000.
Oh, well, that's just terrible. That is just terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Is there anything that we can do to help you, Arthur?
Yes, there is something.
What? Anything?
Please let me go. Just please let me go and let me keep my secret. Huh?
Well, if that's what you want.
It's not what I want. It's what I must do. It's a far better thing I do than I have ever done before. I must go. I must go off into oblivion so my brother Milton can remain a star. Parting is such sweet sorrow, but I must go. I must go. You gotta get that giraffe out of here.
Gee, that's sad.
That is a very sad story.
I meant his acting.
Well, I just think it's horrible that Milton Berle can live in luxury and let his poor brother starve. Oh, honestly. Mary Jane, I'm taking an oath. Somewhere, someday, somehow, I'm gonna fix that Milton Berle.
Well, Mr. Mooney, I must say that you were certainly one of the most progressive executives at the bank.
Well, thank you, Mr. Potter. But since we are financing the picture, I thought we might as well get in on the publicity.
As a matter of fact, this may turn out to be a better idea than that free soup kitchen. That got us a lot of goodwill.
Yes, and dishpan hams. Well, I'll get some refreshments, and you just wait over there a minute.
Fine,
I'll be
thank
right
you.
with
Would you like to buy my flower?
No, thank you.
Mr. Mooney.
Mrs. Carmine!
What are you doing here?
What are you doing in that cheesy Mary Poppins outfit?
I read that Milton Berle was going to be here for a press party today.
And you want to give him that dress to wear in his act?
He'll be here for a very humane reason.
A very humane reason?
Yes. 2 weeks ago, I took an oath. Because poor Mr. Berle, Arthur, not Milton, saw purple giraffes and hairy spiders, and because his brother, Milton, not Arthur, stole his very funny walk and his I'll kill you 1,000,000 times. He stole all that, and this is my chance to get even with Milton, not Arthur, for making him see giant bees and bats in his hair, live his whole life out of a bottle and everything.
Mrs. Carmichael, I haven't been so confused since our bank started compounding interest daily. Just answer one question. Whatever you're going to do, are you going to do it to me? Oh, well, that's worth a flower any day. No? Oh.
Hello, folks. How are you? Welcome to my press party, and I'm very glad to see you. Hello, George. Hello, Eleanor. Hello, Sid.
How are you? I hope you have a good story for us.
Always have a good story for the press. Shall we sit down, Eleanor? Everybody gather around. Have quite a few things. Well, Eleanor?
Now, Milton.
Yes, darling?
The one thing I want to tell my readers is that
Yeah.
despite your brashness, you really have a heart of gold.
Well, Eleanor, I've tried not to lose my humbleness.
Buy my flowers,
You know what I mean?
lady. Buy my flowers. Milton Berle.
They all know me. They all know me from king to commoner. And she's a little commoner than most.
Oh, he looks just like his twin brother.
What?
I didn't know you had a twin brother.
Yeah, well, they don't look much like anymore, you see, because this one's so well-fed and his brother's starving.
Oh, wait a minute, young lady. Wait a minute.
Oh, are you finished with that?
Boy, that's just an olive pit.
Oh, it's all right. I'll grind it up for your brother. He can make soup for his whole family.
That fool?
Yeah. His brother and I have stood in lots of bread lines together down on Skid Row. I take the crust and I let him have the soft part because he doesn't have any teeth at all.
Please, don't write that down. Don't write that down, please.
Do you want the names of his 9 kids or your story?
His twin brother has 9 kids.
Yeah, the smallest one is named Tiny Tim.
Now, wait. Sorry, Eleanor.
Food. I want this for your
No,
brother.
get away
I
from
want
it.
all this
No,
food
get
for
away
your
from there.
brother.
Get
I want
away.
to take it home for your brother. See, your brother doesn't get any greens at all, so I have to take it home. Unless his bread gets moldy, he doesn't get anything like this.
Now, give me that. And
Just a minute. Stop kicking that little old lady.
Now, this is all a mistake. Come on. Come on, lady. Now, are you satisfied? Are you satisfied?
Yeah, that'll teach you to be mean to your brother and steal his jokes and make him see purple giraffes.
I was... Purple giraffe.
Yeah.
Now I know who you are. You're the kook from the soup kitchen.
How'd you know that?
How did I know? Because I was the one that you dragged to your apartment. I was the one who saw the purple giraffe.
Are you Arthur Burl?
No, I am not Arthur Burl. There is no Arthur Burl.
Well, who are you?
I am Milton Burl. That was me down there on Skid Row.
You were on Skid Row?
That's right, I was on Skid Row. Now, you embarrassed me terribly in front of all my press and the friends here. Now, will you straighten the whole thing out? Straighten it out once and for all.
I'd be very happy to straighten the whole thing out.
You're darn right.
I'd be very happy to. Milton Berle does not have a twin brother.
That's right, I don't have a twin brother.
But Milton Berle is the cheapest man in the whole world.
What?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, a rich man like you, eating in free soup kitchens just so you save a few pennies. Yeah, if you want free food, I'll give it to you.
Listen, everybody. This is embarrassing. I was down there on Skid Row, but I was doing real research for the role that I'm portraying in my next picture. I play the part of an alcoholic. And you, look at the mess you got me in.
I'm sorry.
You got the mess.
I'm sorry.
If you weren't a girl, I'd hit you right in the mouth.
I didn't mean
You know what
I
I'm trying to
didn't
tell you?
mean to.
I was talking.
No, I
I
didn't
tried to
mean-
tell
Viv, have you noticed how every year the printing in books gets smaller?
Why don't you get yourself a pair of glasses?
Vivian, I don't need glasses. I've told you that 50 times.
Okay. Let me see you read that book.
Cookbook. I have perfect vision, Viv.
Let me see you read one of the recipes.
All right, Vivian. Chicken fricassee. Take one large stewing hen and cut it in several parts and put it in a quart of water, bring to a boil, and season
Nice try, girl, but your chicken fricassee is going to taste just like apple strudel.
All right, you're so smart. You got the book. Now read me the recipe for chocolate fudge cake.
Why?
Because tomorrow Mrs. Mooney is having her charity cake sale, and we always donate a cake, remember?
Lucy, why are you so stubborn?
About what?
Millions of us women wear glasses, and we look marvelous in them.
Well, I know, but I just don't have the face for glasses.
Now, if you're so worried about your looks, why don't you get a pair of contact lenses?
Oh, they're too expensive. I can't afford them. $200.
Oh, you don't have to pay for them all at once. I was just reading Dr. Kaufman's ad here in the paper. I was looking at it. Here. Look at... Oh, I forgot. You can't read.
I can read the big print, for heaven's sake. Contact lenses. No money down, 52 weeks to pay. Wear them before you buy. Free trial offer.
See? That's only $4 a week. And if you don't like them, you can bring them back.
Uh-oh. I knew there was a catch to it. You have to have your credit approved.
Oh, now, surely Dr. Kaufman would trust you for a measly $4 a week.
Apparently, you have forgotten my credit rating. Do you know that before the newsboy will throw a paper on our front porch, I have to go out and throw him a nickel? I'm more in debt than the United States Treasury.
Dear.
Oh, hello.
Good evening, Miss Carmichael.
Hello there. Well, there's Nelson. Hello, Nelson there, boy. Are you taking Mr. Mooney for his evening constitutional?
Yes, is this a social call, or did you two just drop in to growl?
Irma asked me to drop by and pick up your cake for the cake sale tomorrow.
Oh, well, I haven't baked the cake yet. I'm going to make it tomorrow morning.
Oh, well, fine. Will you send it over tomorrow?
Yes, we'll see that it gets to the bank.
Good. Come on, Nelson. Good night. Come on.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, would you stay for a few moments? I'd like to talk to you about something.
Well, I can stay for a few moments, but Nelson can't. If he's away from Irma too long, she gets lonesome. Nelson, come on now. You go on home. You can let yourself in.
Well, now, don't tell me Nelson has his own key.
No, he rings the doorbell just like any other does. Now, if you must know, Nelson has his own private entrance. Mrs. Mooney paid $50 to have a dog door put in our kitchen.
Oh.
I must say that's more than she's ever spent on me.
Speaking of money, Mr. Mooney, that's sort of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Nelson, wait for me.
No, I'm not going to ask you to give me any money. I just want you to guarantee my credit.
Oh, I'd be glad to. As your banker, I can guarantee your credit couldn't be worse.
Oh, you only have to guarantee $4 a week.
Yes, and it's just for 52 weeks.
That's over $200. What do you intend buying, a yacht?
Now, Mr. Mooney, she just wants to get a pair of those contact lenses.
Yes.
Mrs. Carmichael, if you need glasses, buy glasses. They don't cost so much.
I know, but I just don't have the face for glasses.
Suppose you broke them. That's $200 down the drain.
Oh, Mr. Mooney.
What if you lost them? $200 down the drain.
Oh, isn't that drain stuffed up yet? All right, wait a minute. I'll make a deal with you. If anything happens, you can take it out of my allowance for the next 6 months.
Well, it's against my better judgment, but all right, I'll go and see Dr.
Dr. Kaufman.
Yes, I'll call him in the morning and vouch for your credit.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hello there, Nelson. What are you doing here?
Nelson, why did you come back? Oh, he has a note for me.
He brings you notes?
Oh, yes. Irma keeps in touch. Oh, she wants me to hurry home and drive her to the wrestling matches.
Oh, is Irma a wrestling fan?
No, she's a wrestler.
Well, how do I look? All right. What did Dr. Kaufman have to say?
chocolate fudge cake, 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 and 1/2 cups of sugar, 4 teaspoons
You're
of
wearing
cocoa.
them.
You can't even tell, can you? And best of all, you know, they're so comfortable, you don't even know you have them on.
For heaven's sake.
Oh, you baked the
I
cake.
thought I might as well go ahead and bake it while you were down at the doctor's.
Well, let me finish icing it. I ought to do something. I'm the one that's donating it.
Yes, you should.
Where are the boys?
Arnold Mooney's over here, and they're all upstairs playing.
Oh, good. Then we'll get them to take it over to the bank for us.
Ho, ho, ho. Fat chance.
Boys, come down here, please.
We can't. We're busy.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you'd like to lick the bowl. We just made a cake, but that's all right. If you're too...
I thought you said we could lick the bowl.
You can after you take this cake down to the bank.
Hey, this is Saturday. The bank is closed.
Oh, no, Mrs. Mooney's going to have her cake sale there today.
Nice try, Sherm.
Now get going and be very careful, Sherman. And be sure to tell him that it's from us, huh?
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Bye. I gotta hand it to you, girl. You're the Dr. Spock of Danfield.
Come on, let's play some gin rummy, huh?
All righty.
Thought you were on a diet.
Now, Lucy, I've lost 3 pounds this week.
You didn't lose them, you just misplaced them. Look behind you.
Maybe I can win back some of that $400,000 I owe you.
Oh, now I can finally see what this magazine is all about.
Yes,
Oh, that's what that picture was, huh?
It's your deal.
Funny, Viv. I can read better with my left eye than I can my right.
Maybe your left eye has a better education.
No wonder the lens has dropped out.
No.
Dropped out?
Oh.
Oh, my gosh,
Oh, now
Viv.
don't get panicky, honey.
Oh,
don't
where
get
is
panicky. Now, Lucy.
Oh,
let's
Viv,
see
I
now.
can't lose
Now,
that.
when you first came home from the doctor, you came right to the kitchen and you were able to read that recipe.
Yeah.
So you dropped it between the kitchen and here.
All right, you look at the kitchen, I'll look in here.
Okay.
Oh, I can't lose that.
No.
I can't. Oh, Viv, don't walk. Don't walk. You're liable to break it. Crawl to the kitchen.
Crawl to the kitchen?
Yes, and look every place. Feel your way.
Yeah.
Oh, Viv, I can't lose that out. Oh, it cost a fortune. Mr. Mooney's going to kill me. Oh, dear. How could it have dropped out and I not know it? Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, Viv! Come here.
Yeah?
You know what? It must have fallen into the icing. I must have iced the cake with it.
Oh, my.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Where are you going?
I'm going down to the bank and buy back my cake.
I'm coming. Good heavens, what's the matter? What was all those cakes?
Can I help it if 15 other women decided to make chocolate fudge cake?
Well, for heaven's sake, why did you buy them all?
Because they all looked alike. That's why I had to buy them all.
Now, you might drop them.
Well, for heaven's sake, don't stand there and give me instructions. Help me.
Oh, let me take off some of them?
Oh, please, Vivian. They're heavy. Hurry up.
I'll get them for you. I'll get these on the top, and then you throw
Hurry
them
up,
to the bottom.
Viv.
Ready? Oh,
You got 'em?
boy, that's heavy, girl.
Yeah, and put them down as quick as you can and take these off my fingers. My fingers are killing
Wait a
me.
minute.
Oh,
Here, I'll get them.
15 cakes.
Oh,
Oh, be
boy.
careful.
There, is that better?
Yeah.
Golly, those are...
Oh.
There, now.
Woo. Come on now. We gotta find that lens.
Yeah?
We gotta go through every one of these cakes. We gotta go through every bit of icing. Now come on, Viv. Don't waste a minute. Take
All
the cake.
the icing on
all
every
the
cake?
icing. Yes, we have got to. See, they all look alike. I don't know which is my cake. Now be very careful. Remember, it's a very tiny piece of glass.
Oh, great heavens.
Now be
boy.
very careful. Vivian, don't lick your fingers. You're liable to swallow it.
So what? How many calories can a contact lens have?
Safe.
George Sickles.
Vivian, the lens must be in here someplace. I gotta find it. Now let's try once more.
All right.
Now come on. I got it. I got it. My leg. I got it. I got it. Finger nail.
Yeah, I see that.
You, Mrs. Carmichael.
Don't say anything. Maybe he'll go away.
You.
If he knows I lost the lens, he'll kill me. He will absolutely kill me.
Oh, it's all over, yes. We sold out in 2 hours. Thanks mostly to you, Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, well, think nothing of it. I'm always glad to do my bit for charity.
Forgive me for asking, but why did you buy 15 chocolate fudge cakes?
Oh, well, you know Viv. She eats like a horse.
Just one more question. Why did you mess up the 15 cakes?
Cakes? Mess up what cakes?
The cakes you're hiding there on the table.
Oh, these cakes.
Yeah. Why did you mess them up?
You know something? You know what we were going to do? We were going to make those 15 cakes into one great big cake. Yeah, you see?
One great big cake.
Yes, one great big beautiful cake. You see, Viv's birthday's coming up, and we have to have a great big cake to accommodate all those candles. That's what we were doing.
Well, while we're on the subject of birthdays, that's why I came by. Irma's having a few friends drop in tomorrow to help her celebrate hers, and she would like both of you to come.
Oh, how nice. I didn't know it was Irma's birthday.
Oh, yes. And by a strange coincidence, it's also Nelson's birthday.
Oh, well, tell Irma we'd be delighted to be there tomorrow.
Good. I hope you don't mind eating your own cake.
Oh, how's that?
Oh, Irma thinks you're the best baker in town. So when your cake came in, I put it aside for the occasion. Good night, ladies.
Oh, Mr. Mooney. Wait a minute, Mr. Mooney. You know, Hofstadter's Bakery makes a much better cake than I do. Well, why don't you leave this cake here and let me make you another cake tomorrow, huh? It'll be my treat.
No. Irma wants this one, so I'll take this one back.
Well, look, I got that one all botched up. Please leave it here. And I promise I'll bake another one tomorrow much better, huh?
No. Irma wants this one, and whatever Irma wants, Irma gets. There is one little thing you could do for me.
What's that?
Get your sticky fingers off my throat!
Wouldn't you know he'd get my cake? We gotta get that cake back, Viv.
You have got to get that cake back.
What do you mean?
We who are old and eat like a horse are retiring to pasture.
No time to get sensitive, for heaven's sake.
Can you tell me a better time?
All right, I'm sorry.
Well, that's better.
All right, good. Now let's clean up this mess. I gotta bake another cake.
You got to bake another cake?
Yes, I have. I gotta bake another cake, and I've gotta go over there to Mooney's tonight while they're asleep and switch cakes.
Oh,
that's what I've got to do.
How are you going to get in?
Oh.
Call up Mr. Mooney and tell him to leave the key under the doormat?
Oh, don't worry about getting in. Who locks their doors in this town?
Well, you won't need me. You can go by yourself.
What do you mean I won't need you?
What for?
Well, for an emergency.
What kind of an emergency?
Well, now, look, now, if I get into Mr. Mooney's tonight, and he hears me, and he comes down and finds me in the kitchen, and then Irma comes down and finds us together, you know, she could get pretty jealous. But if she comes down and finds you and Mr. Mooney together, she'd realize there wouldn't be anything to be jealous of. Viv, I'm stuck. Huh? Give me a push, I'm stuck. Oh, did you have to shove me that hard?
Well, I thought it'd help if I got a running start.
Oh, for God's sake. Get the cake. Oh, the cake. Hurry up. Here it comes. Okay.
Nobody ever locks their doors.
Shh. Lucy. What? Lucy, I'm stuck. You can squeeze through. Pretend it's a girdle. Lucy, I'm really stuck. Exhale all the air in your lungs.
That's not the part that's stuck. Come on, help me now. I helped you. You got stuck too, you know.
Okay, come on. Oh, that's it. That's it.
You think he's got enough locks on those doors, girl?
Come on now. We just gotta find my cake. Okay. And I think it's in the pantry. Okay. Come on. And there it is. Switch them quick, Lucy. Let's get out of here. Okay. Be careful now. Be careful. Come on, I'm scared. Okay.
Let's see, I'm gonna keep those dog biscuits. Sit. I know there are dog biscuits around here. She gave me some for dinner tonight. Nelson, do you know where she keeps them? Yeah, here they are. All right, there. Well, why did you bring me in here if you don't like it? What are you trying
Sorry about your face, Viv.
Oh, it's entirely my fault. My face shouldn't have been where it was, on the front of my head.
Viv, your nose.
My nose. What's the matter with my nose? My nose. My nose.
Oh, still, honey.
What's the matter with my nose?
My lens. My lens. It's right on
Your
the
lens
end
is
of it.
on my nose?
Keep your head down so I can get it.
I found it. I found
it.
I found it.
Now, if you want to go for a walk, Nelson, go by yourself. Good night.
Thank goodness. Now we can get this messy cake home, and Mr. Mooney will never know the difference, and I've got my lens. Come on. Go on, I'll give you a push. Okay?
Oh, Lucy. Here, let me get the cake.
Would you two women kindly explain what you're doing? Prowling around in my kitchen?
Well, Mr. Mooney, you see. Lucy was going to ice this cake.
Yes. I got to thinking that tomorrow, being Irma's birthday and Nelson's birthday, I decided that probably Irma would be getting all the attention. and that Nelson would feel very rejected. Yes. So we baked him his own special cake. Yes, and he sure seems to be enjoying it.
That's right. That's it. Good night, Mr. Mooney.
Yeah,
That's
good
it.
night.
That was it. Good night. Good night, Nelson. Good night.
Now, look, Nelson, are you all right?
Yeah?
I'm stuck. Give me a push.
Okay.
Ah! Allow me.
Mr. Mooney! Happy birthday, Nelson.
New York, will Victoria Carruthers realize that she is the sister-in-law of Roger Gregory, who is really Cynthia's father?
What's happening on Camden Cove? I got stuck on the freeway.
Will Roger Gregory be arrested for embezzlement? Tune in next week for further developments in Camden Cove, the typical American town.
Well, Mr. Camden found out, huh?
Yeah, the rat. And you liked him at first. I told you he had shifty eyes.
Well, you sit closer to the television set than I do.
Yeah. You know, that's really my favorite show. And to think that my favorite character in it lives right here in this building.
Oh, yes, Mr. Vernon does a wonderful job as Roger Gregory.
Oh, he sure does. And am I glad he lives here? You know, every week he tells me ahead of time what's going to happen.
He does?
Yes.
Well, tell me, Lucy, are they going to pick up Roger Gregory? Does he go on trial?
Well, we'll know in a little while. I asked Mr. Vernon to come down for a cup of coffee.
Oh, terrific. I always like to know what's going to happen so I can start worrying early.
Oh, I guess that must be him now. Get yourself a cup. Come in, Mr. Gregory. Oh, I mean Mr. Vernon, excuse me.
No need to apologize, my dear. It's a compliment to be so deeply identified with the part one played. Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Vernon. You're certainly doing a marvelous job on that series.
Oh, yes, sir. You are a true artist.
Well, thank you, ladies. I consider this my best characterization since I played the voice of Oink Oink in the Piggy Pete cartoon.
Oh, talk about acting. Well, Mr. Vernon, you're just the greatest, that's
Well,
all.
you're very kind.
No, I mean it. I'd like to see Richard Burton go from playing a pig in a poke to a teller in a bank. Please sit down.
Well, tell me, Mr. Vernon, what's going to happen in Camden Cove?
Yeah,
Is
tell
Mr.
me.
Camden going to turn you in? Are you going on trial?
Yeah, tell us.
Yes, I go on trial.
Yeah, well, how does it come out? Are you guilty or not guilty?
The author hasn't come to a decision as yet.
Oh, well, I hope he does soon. The suspense is killing me.
Me too.
Well, that makes three of us.
What do you mean?
Well, Roger Gregory is the best part I ever played. And if the author makes him guilty and sends him to the penitentiary, then I'm out of the series, out of a job, and out of my apartment.
Oh, no!
Oh, that author can't send you to the penitentiary.
Oh, yes, he can.
Well, then millions of people are going to stop watching that show, of which I am one of. Oh, you're such a nice man. He just can't take you off that show.
That's what you think, Lucy. Look at what he did to poor Agnes Forsythe, waitress at the Camden Cove tea room.
That's right. She went out in the kitchen to get some hash, got amnesia, and didn't get back on the show for 3 years.
I think I'd better go.
Oh, so soon, Mr. Vernon?
Oh, I'm afraid I must. Thank you for cheering me up.
Oh, I'm so glad we've been of some help. Now, don't you worry about anything, Mr. Vernon. I'm sure everything's going to be all
I
right.
certainly hope so.
Don't you worry
Good
now.
night, good night.
See you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, that poor man. Gee, believe me, if I had anything to say about it, he wouldn't be found guilty. Come in. Oh, hi, Mr. Mooney.
Good evening.
Working late tonight, Mr. Mooney?
No, just paying a personal visit to my favorite client. Mrs. Carmichael, would you be kind enough to sign this insurance renewal for next year, please?
Am I really your favorite client?
As a matter of fact,
No. No, but I had to find a legitimate excuse to get out of the house tonight. I couldn't stand the sight of Mrs. Mooney sitting in front of our television set, sniveling over Camden Cove.
What do you mean by that? It's a wonderful show and very true to life.
Oh, poppycock. Will you sign this, please?
Well, now, I just don't know whether I should sign any papers or not after what happened to Victoria Carruthers.
Who is Victoria Carruthers?
Victoria Carruthers is a lovely lady in Camden Cove.
Who's a librarian?
Yes, but really the sister-in-law of Roger Gregory.
Who's actually the father of Cynthia.
Yeah, who is now on a bus not realizing that Victoria Carruthers is the one who...
That's the part I missed, Lucy.
She's on a bus. She doesn't realize that Victoria Carruthers is...
Oh, will you please forget that and sign.
All right.
Oh.
She is on a bus. That's the part that you missed when you came.
You have signed this, Victoria Carruthers. Now the whole thing will have to be done over again.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, I tell you and 30 million other weeping women weeping over that silly soap opera. No wonder the author is one of our bank's biggest depositors.
You know the author of Camden Cove?
Oh, yes. All too often I have to pay a business visit to Peter Shannon at his rustic hideaway cabin atop Coldwater Canyon, where he concocts that mushy slop.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, do you know Peter Shannon's telephone number?
Yes, I do.
Well, could I have it, please?
No, you can't.
Well, I just want to find out something about Camden Cove.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Mr. Shannon likes privacy. If I gave his telephone number to a snoopy busybody like you, he would close his account. And much as I despise his show, I adore his money.
Well, it looks like the suspense goes on for us, Lucy.
Yeah. Well, there must be some way to help poor Mr. Vernon keep his job. This calls for some thought. That's enough thinking. This calls for action. I'm going to go see Peter Shannon.
Peter Shannon?
Yeah. You know, sometimes writers have to be persuaded to do the right thing by their characters.
What do you mean?
Well, a man can be a great writer and still not treat their characters fairly. You know, I've never been too happy with the way Shakespeare handled Romeo and Juliet. I didn't want them to die at the end. Those crazy mixed-up kids, they should have lived happily ever after. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure that Roger Gregory lives happily ever after in Camden Cove.
Who are you?
Hello? Me, gardener sent by Los Angeles Garden Club. Me get rid of Japanese beetle.
Go away. Do it someplace else. I'm busy.
So sale. Cannot go to last bug bite dust. Go ahead, you like story.
Light story? Oh, you mean right story?
That's what I say. Like story.
Say, how did you know I was a lighter? I mean a writer.
Simple deduction typewriter, not for washing dishes.
Now you go do your work and let me do mine, huh?
So sale.
Whoever it is, the answer is no. Oh, hello, pussycat. I didn't recognize your voice. How are you, dear? Yes, of course, I know I promised you. Yes, you're going to be on my TV show. Of course, dear. I wrote you a beautiful part. You're going to be on the jury. That's right, pussycat. I'm finishing the scene now. Goodbye. I'll talk to you later, pussycat. No. Would you mind not peeking over my shoulder?
Oh, me no peeking. $5 I'm Brock Widow Spider on paper.
That's not a spider, that's a semicolon.
Oh, very interesting bug, semicolon. You like Crumb Crow.
Yes, I write Camden Crow. Now go kill a beetle and let me do my work, please, sir.
Crumb Crow. My wife, she watch all the time Crumb Crow. Very sad, very sad. She cries so much, not need sprinkler to water Ron.
Your wife watches my show?
Oh, yeah. My wife's favorite character, Mr. Gregory.
You mean Gregory?
That's what I say, Mr. Gregory. He's a bank clerk. Say, are you going to send Mr. Gregory to jail?
Oh, why not? I could make him guilty.
Oh, better not, or my family eats sukiyaki TV dinner in front of different channel.
Now, look, would you just take care of your bugs and I'll take care of Mr. Gregory?
So sorry.
Now, don't interrupt me while I'm...
So sorry.
Well, let me see how that sounds. Now, we, the members of the jury, find the defendant...
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Now, would you please mind your own business, please? I'll attend to this. You do your work and I'll do my work. Remember, I'm the one around here who lights the slit. Writes the script.
So sorry.
Now, please, don't annoy me. Don't interrupt me while I'm thinking. One more interruption, I'll blow my top. I must have...
Well, good morning.
That's what I need. Our friendly banker. Now, what do you want?
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have some important papers for you to sign today.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Well, I don't want any papers, okay? All I want is some peace and quiet. I just want to sit here peacefully, quietly, and write my story.
Yes, right here, boy.
Hello? Marty, will you leave me alone? No, I still don't know if he's guilty or not guilty. That's the reason I came to the hospital, for some peace and quiet so I can figure it out. Marty, you're making me an old man before my time. Look at me. I'm only 39 and I'm here on Medicare. But wait, will you stop bothering me, Marty? One more interruption and I don't know what I'll do.
Just a friendly little visitor to brighten up your day. I belong to the HHH.
What the heck is the AHHH?
Happy Hospital Helpers, honey. It's a wonderful organization made up of girls like me who like to do our bit. And this is my day to help in the hospitals.
Oh, really?
Yes, and on Fridays I babysit, and on Saturdays I stand on corners and let little Boy Scouts help me across the street.
Well, that's very nice of you, lady. Go help somebody else.
Well, no, Sonny, you look like you need a little help.
Lady,
yes, you do.
Lady, I
now,
don't need
let's
any help.
just make
I'm
you
fine.
comfortable
Lady, please.
here.
Please,
yeah.
lady, I'm fine.
Now, why don't you let me take those heavy notes?
Lady, please. All I want is some peace and quiet.
My goodness, you are a nervous one. Well, I've got something to calm your nerves, Sonny boy.
Lady, I don't drink.
This you'll drink is chicken soup. Now you just lay back, Sonny.
Lady, I don't want... Lady!
Now look what you did.
Look what I did?
For heaven's sake. Well, don't you worry. My chicken soup is very strong. It does as much good on you as in you. Now then, you wipe yourself off and I'll take your notes.
Lady! These notes, although they're important, I need them for a script I'm writing. Now,
Goodness sakes almighty, are you a writer?
Yes, I'm a writer.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what do you write?
Camden Cove, I write.
Camden Cove? Well, I do declare. That's my very favorite television program. Oh, you know something, Sonny? I just can't wait to tell the girls that I met you.
Yeah, say, could you do me a favor, Sonny? Could you tell me whether you're going to have Roger Gregory found guilty or not guilty?
Lady, will you listen to me? I'm afraid that your girlfriends will have to be like everybody else and wait until next Wednesday to find out.
Well, Sonny, at our age, some of us might not be around next Wednesday. Now, you please tell me.
Lady, if you don't get out of here, you may not be around tonight. Now get out. Go.
All right, go. I'd just like to take a teensy little peek at those notes.
You leave these notes alone.
Is he guilty or not guilty?
I haven't made up my mind yet.
Well, you better find him innocent, because all us girls want him innocent.
Well, if jukes like you want him innocent, then he's guilty. He's guilty. That's what I'll make him guilty. Now, out.
If you find him guilty, I'll never watch your dang show again.
He's guilty.
Good heavens to Betsy. Don't you know better than to bother people in hospitals? Hi, Mr. Vernon.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Carmichael.
Did you get the script again?
Yes, the verdict is guilty.
Oh, dear. Well, don't you worry. It's not over yet.
Oh, yes, it is. You see, once we go on the air, I have to go by what the author said. The script says that Roger Gregory is guilty, and that means I'm off the show.
Excuse me, Mr. Vernon, would you please take your place over here?
Good luck.
Thanks.
Places, everyone, places.
Pardon me. Where do I sit?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of the writer. He told me I could be on the jury.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Pardon me. Where do I sit?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm a friend of the writer. He said that I could be on the jury.
The writer already has a girlfriend on the jury.
Oh, well, I'm his new one. He's a swinger, and so am I.
Now I know why Shannon was so late getting that script done. All right, everybody, let's get ready to shoot. Mr. Shannon, come right in. And make it good because the author's here.
Hello, everybody. Well, how's everything going?
Just fine.
Well, that's the toughest scene I ever had to write. I just couldn't seem to make up my mind whether to make Gregory guilty or not guilty.
Well, I'm glad you made him guilty. That's the way I felt it all the time. All right, let's get ready. Judge, prepare to address the jury. Roll the cameras. Action!
Order in the court. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor. We, the members of the jury, find the defendant, Roger Gregory...
Not guilty.
Hold it. What's going on here?
Yes, what's going on here?
Well, I'll tell you what's going on here. You're sending an innocent man to prison. That's what's going on.
Who is she?
Who is she? She's one of your girlfriends.
What?
Dirty, double-crossing, two-timer.
Pussycat, there's been some mistake. I don't even know this redhead.
Oh, a likely story.
What happened?
You see, you're an innocent man, but like Mr. Gregory, you are guilty because of circumstantial evidence.
Gregory is guilty. I ought to know. This is my show.
Camden Cove belongs to the American people, of which I am a people. Now, in your heart, you know that Gregory is not guilty. But 30 years, this kindly man who never hurt a soul worked behind a cage at the Camden Bank.
Will somebody shut this woman up?
Order in the court.
Hear me out, Your Honor.
Hear her out. Throw her out.
What you will with me. But first, miscarriage of justice. Why didn't Mr. Gregory deny taking that money? I'll tell you why. Because he was protecting someone. Like he protected Dr. Ingmar when he took out Victoria Carruthers' appendix and lost his eyeglasses. Mr. Gregory knew those eyeglasses. He knew where they were, but he didn't snitch. No, sir. He didn't want to ruin a young doctor's practice. He knew the doctor would get the eyeglasses the next time when he took out her gallbladder. Remember that wintry night in Camden Cove when old Mrs. Thompson, who was saying goodbye to her only son, who was court-martialed and thrown out of the army, branded a coward, and the only one who could save him was a one-armed man who was trying to send him back to prison for a crime he had never committed, even though he should have run for his life because he had only 6 months to live.
8 months.
Oh, was it 8 months?
8 months, yes.
Oh. He had 8 months to live. But did Mr. Gregory say he knew he was in town? No, because he didn't even know where he was. After being hit on the head by a surfboard, trying to save the life of Mr. Camden's sister's 8-year-old son.
10 years old.
10-year-old.
Yes, he was 10.
Yeah. Who was not married. The son, that is. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, before you reach a verdict, consider this thought. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as a gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. And that is the place Mr. Gregory should never be sent away from. Camden Cove.
She's right. She's right. Gregory stays on the show. He's not guilty.
Morning. Hi. Hey, wait a minute. Where are you going all dressed up in that new outfit? Now, Lucy, you know the rules. On Saturday morning, we both do the housework. I have a date this morning. With a man? Yes, ma'am. Oh, well, that's different. Around here, a man has the right of way over everything else. I thought you'd understand. Who you got a date with? Gary Stewart. Gary Stewart, the golf bug? I thought he always played golf all day Saturday and Sunday. I'm just as surprised as you are. I even called the golf club to find out if it was still there. I thought maybe they'd plowed it up to make way for a housing development. I just can't get over it. You've been having dates with him for 3 months and have yet to see him on Saturday or Sunday. I know. What happened? Well, I guess he decided I look cuter in a sweater than his caddy. Where's he going to take you? Well, he didn't say. He just called up a few minutes ago and asked if he could drop by. Maybe he's going to take me for a long drive in the country. Gee, I know a wonderful place we could have lunch. It's a little inn. It's very quaint. It has a beautiful waterfall and a picturesque bridge. Oh, that sounds romantic. Yeah. Ooh, I better get this stuff all out of here. Huh? I'll help you. There he is. Oh, I better go comb my hair and fix my face. Yeah. Unless you'd rather have me stay around here for contrast.
Hi, Lois.
Hi, Gary.
You mind if I turn on television?
Television?
Yeah, they're televising the Las Vegas golf tournament.
Oh.
I was listening to it on the car radio. It got so exciting, I had to see the finish. Sit down. This is really something. Boy, that Arnold Palmer, is he hot today. You know, on the front nine, he had 3 birdies, 2 eagles, and a double eagle.
Well, good for Arnold.
You're speaking from the green of the 18th hole. Jack Nicklaus has an 11-foot putt. Arnold Palmer is away. I would gather for about a 30-foot putt. All Palmer has to do to walk off with top money is to sink that putt.
Say, Gary, I was just thinking, after Palmer sinks this putt, maybe we could take a drive into the country. I was saying, after Palmer sinks it.
He's lining up the putt.
Sorry, Arnold.
It's in. Palmer's the winner.
He did it! He did it! Oh, he did it! Oh, what a game! What a game!
Yeah.
Oh. Boy, that's what I call golf.
Yeah, boy, that's what I call golf.
too.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate you letting me come here to see the finish on television.
Oh, that's all right. Think nothing of it. My TV is your TV.
Oh, thank you.
Say, I was just thinking, Gary, it would be fun to drive out in the country and maybe have lunch at a cute little place that I heard about.
Well, that sounds like a good idea. Why don't you do that?
Gary,
I have to go. My foursome tee's off in about 10 minutes.
You're playing golf today?
Well, it's Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Saturday, all right.
Oh, listen, don't forget about our date tonight. I'll pick you up at 7:30.
Okay.
Here I come, ready or not.
Where's Gary? Gone to play golf. Where else? I thought he was going to take you for a ride in the country. So did I.
Well, I just can't understand it. I started downstairs a few minutes ago, and he was hugging and kissing you.
Only because Arnold Palmer sank a 30-foot putt. Huh? Gary only came by so that he could see the finish of a golf tournament on television. Some romance this is.
Oh, well, you're all right as long as Arnold keeps sinking those putts.
How can a grown man care so much about taking a little stick and hitting a little ball into a little hole? I'm so sick of golf.
Hey, you're really upset.
Well, I got a right to be upset. I'm very fond of Gary, and I could grow a lot fonder if I could just get him off the golf course.
Oh, well, you'll never do that.
Listen, did you happen to notice what the weatherman predicts for tomorrow? By any chance are we going to have a nice, lovely monsoon?
I'm afraid it's going to be sunny and warm again.
Oh, boy, this is one of the worst winters we've ever had.
Say, Lucy.
What?
Have you ever considered taking up golf?
Have you ever considered washing your mouth out with soap?
Yeah, I mean it. Gary's never going to give up the game, so you may as well learn to play.
Oh, Viv.
Now, Lucy, at least that way you could spend some time with him.
Well, now, that's a thought.
Sure. You could join the club and take lessons from the pro.
Viv, I wonder how long it takes to learn how to play golf.
Now, you said yourself, all you have to do is take a little stick and hit a little ball into a little hole.
Yeah, can't be too tough, or Arnold Palmer couldn't have done it from 30 feet away.
That's right. All right, I'll do it. Good girl.
Good morning, Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Carter.
How was your game?
Well, I'm very happy that Mrs. Bagley is here as a witness, or you wouldn't believe me.
Really? What did you shoot?
153.
153.
Yes, and that's better than yesterday. Yesterday I got 165. I'm improving.
Well, this being your sixth round, I guess we can give you your official handicap.
Oh, good. I'm going to get a handicap. What's that? Well, it's a...
You see, Mrs. Bagley, a handicap gives the lesser golfer a break so that he can compete with a better golfer.
You see, Viv?
Your handicap, Mrs. Carmichael, is 36.
Is that good?
Well, let me put it this way. It's the highest we give.
Oh, you see, Viv, I got the highest, and I just started. Come on, let's freshen up. I want to go over and watch Gary tee off, okay?
Well, you'd better hurry up. He tees off in a few minutes.
Okay.
Lucy?
What?
Did you tell Gary you were taking lessons?
Yes, and he was so thrilled. He said someday I can play in a foursome with him.
He did.
Uh-huh, as soon as I break 100. That'll probably take me a couple of weeks.
Girl, I have an idea. By the time you break 100, you'll be too old to remember why you took up golf in the first place.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Gary. Hey, this is going to be some tournament. Practically every big-name golfer in the country is here.
Yeah, we're going to make a bundle for charity.
Oh, it's going to be great to see some real golf on this course for a change.
Hey, what do you think I've been doing out there every weekend? Playing kick the can?
Oh, come on, Gary. You know what I mean.
No, you're right, Tom. The way those guys play, I am playing kick the can.
You do okay.
Oh, this is going to be quite an experience. Just think. I'm going to play golf with Jimmy DeMeritt and Bo Weininger. Hi, Tom.
Oh, hi, Jimmy. How are you?
Nice to see you.
This is Gary Stewart, Jimmy DeMeritt.
Hi, Gary. I understand we're playing together. That's right, and it's quite a thrill for me, Jimmy. I followed your career for years. I've seen you play at the National Open, the PGA, and at Pebble Beach, and the Masters in Augusta. I can't wait to see you get up there and hit that ball.
Well, I would hit the ball if the feeling ever comes back to my hand.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, Bo.
How
This is Tom Carter, the Poets Club.
Tom, how are you?
Oh,
How are
Gary
you?
Stewart, a member of our foursome. And I wouldn't shake hands with him if you know what's good for you.
Glad to know you.
It's going to be quite an honor to play with you.
Who's your partner today, Gary?
A friend of mine, Duke Niles. He's an 8 handicap, not bad.
Excuse me a minute, fellas. You're not a betting man, are you, Gary?
Bet, man, the way you guys play, you must be kidding.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give you a stroke a hole plus your handicap. Is that all right with you, Jimmy?
If my hand heals. A stroke a hole plus our handicap? Oh, boy, Christmas came early this year.
$5 a hole, all right?
It's a bet. And the winner gives all the money to charity. Good.
Say, Gary.
Yeah?
You just got a call. Duke Niles has a virus, and the doctor won't let him play.
Oh, no. Just when I had a couple of pigeons lined up.
Look, I'll check the clubhouse. Maybe I can get you a substitute.
Good.
Call the bet off, huh, Gary?
Call a bet off? Not on your life. With a stroke a hole plus our handicap? Why, with a setup like that, Bo, I can play with anybody and beat you. I'll tell you what I'll do. The first person that walks around the corner of that caddy house, I'll take as a partner.
Hey, we're playing with a lady.
That's no lady. That's Lucy.
Gary, I came to see you tee off.
Hey, miss, are you a member of the club?
Oh, yes.
Do you play golf?
Yes, sir.
Oh, now, just a minute, fellas. She doesn't really play.
I do so. I've had 6-hole lessons.
Welcome to our foursome.
You mean you want me to play with you three in the tournament?
That's right.
Oh, I'd love to.
Gary, the bet is on.
Oh, now, just a minute, fellas.
Chickening out?
Lucy, this is Jimmy Demerit and Bo Weiniger.
Nice to know you. You must be new at the club.
Well, we've never played here before.
Oh, well, I'm a beginner, too. I hope Gary doesn't mind playing with 3 duffers.
Lucy, this is Jimmy Demerit and Bo
Oh,
Weiniger.
Weiniger. Yes, I know, dear. It's going to be very nice playing with you. What's your handicap?
Well, we don't have a handicap.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, maybe you'll get one later on. I've only been playing 5 days, and I have a handicap of 36.
So you see, fellas, she couldn't possibly... 36? And my handicap is 7, and you're giving us a stroke a hole? That gives us a handicap of 61. Gentlemen, shall we tee off?
Now, just a moment, Gary.
Chickening out?
Gary, I hope I play well enough to make you proud of me.
Lucy, you're my kind of woman. A perfect 36.
Firm grip. Firm grip. Arm straight. Eye on the ball. And warm up a little. Gary?
Yes?
Gary, I've never played with a lot of people watching me before.
Forget it. Don't pay any attention to him.
Could you ask them to all close their eyes?
Loosen up. Come on, relax.
Okay. Say, maybe one of you gentlemen would like to go first. I don't think it's fair of a lady to take advantage of being a lady in a golf tournament.
Okay. Jimmy, how about you showing us the way?
Fine, Gary, if I still remember how.
Okay. Go ahead, Lucy. It's your turn. Come on, partner.
How long we been on this first hole? I don't know, but I've got a feeling we should have brought sleeping bags. To save time, why don't we put out? Isn't that against the rules? Who knows? We've been out here for so long, the rules have probably changed.
Look, Gary, why don't you just pay off now? No chance. The game isn't over until the last snake is killed.
Hi, Gary. Hi, Mr. Weininger. Hi, Mr. Demerit.
How about that? She still remembers it.
Where's Viv?
She went on home, but she told me to tell you she'll leave a light in the window.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, what do we do now?
You're away, Lucy. Put out.
Oh, I'm away. Would you step back just a little, please? Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Demerit.
Oh, that's all right. It's very interesting. I haven't sliced in years.
Well, I guess it's like swimming. Once you learn to slice, you never forget.
Jimmy, I'll bet you $1 that my hook went farther than your slice. Lucy,
Yeah.
you're up.
Oh. Which glove do I use?
This one.
Oh, okay. You'll never believe this, but I got on the green in one.
Oh, that's Marvy.
Say, I forgot to ask what your scores were on that last hole.
Do we have to tell?
Well, of course you have to tell. This is a tournament.
10.
Oh?
12.
Jimmy? 15. I got a 7. Well, gentlemen, shall we putt out? Oh, I'm away.
Lucy, who are you kidding? That's at least a 20-foot putt. Will you just hit it?
Isn't that great? I got a 2.
Hi, Lucy. Your ball's here.
Gary, look out! Look out there!
Well, you can't keep going around like that all day long, Lucy. You hit the ball, Lucy. Yeah. You really got it. Lucy, look out!
Here, you win the bet.
What's that for? We haven't finished the game yet.
We don't need to. Lucy's polo shot went right into the cup.
We won?
We won! Lucy, we beat Jimmy DeMerit and Bo Weiniger.
I know!
Lucy, I love you.
Hi, darling. Come in. Oh, Lucy, it's me. I'm home. Vivian! Oh, Viv, it's so good to see you. I didn't hear you. Where are you? Oh, honey, I missed you so. Oh, you changed your hair. Oh. I made a mistake. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, honey, I'm so glad to see you. I thought I would. You're the Countess.
And you're Vivian.
Yeah, oh,
How do you
so
do?
nice. Oh, I'm so happy to meet you. I'm so glad you slept in my bed. Oh, really? I bet I'm the only person in this whole town who's had royalty sleep in their bed.
Well, dear, I'm not really royalty.
Oh, you are, too.
No, I am not. I'm just plain old Rosie Harrigan. I'm a countess because I happen to marry a count.
Oh, there's still hope for me. Maybe someday a prince will come along and sweep me off my feet. He's gonna need a big broom. Yes, Sherman? Where should I put your suitcase? Oh, put that up in my room, honey. I don't want to get it all mixed up with the Countess's luggage here. While you're up there, darling, will you help the kids straighten out Mom's room?
Yeah, do your share.
Okay. My goodness, Countess, is all this luggage yours?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Ooh, Calcutta, Melbourne, Thailand, Bangkok, and Hong Kong. Have you been to all those places?
No, I just use the labels to cover the holes in the baggage.
Oh, that's not true.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's so. Here's a telegram for you, Rosie.
Oh. Hello? Yes? This is she speaking? Yes? Yes? No. Oh, dear. Oh, yes, thank you very much.
Bad news?
Sort of. Lord and Lady Van Cleve are arriving in the States and expect to spend the weekend with me.
What are you going to do? You can't entertain them in a hotel room.
No?
Well, they'll expect you to be living in a big, beautiful chateau.
Yes, little do they know je n'ai pas d'argent.
What does that mean, Rosie?
I'm flat broke, honey. What am I going to do?
Well, we'll just have to find you a chateau.
Well, now, that should be easy. If we can't find one, we have till the weekend to build one. But I have to find a place to entertain them.
Now, wait a minute. The bank handles a lot of real estate.
Uh-huh.
Maybe Mr. Mooney will tell us where to go.
Oh, he'll tell you where to go, all right. I'm afraid it'll be a little too warm to entertain them.
Oh, yeah. Maybe he wouldn't do it for me, but he'll do it for the Countess. He's quite impressed with Rosie.
Oh, he is?
Oh, yes. Every time he sees me, he fawns all over me.
Yeah, he clicks his heels and kisses her hand.
Oh, don't tell me Mr. Mooney's turned into a knuckle nibbler.
Yeah.
Oh, this I gotta see, girl.
Well, come on with us and you'll see it.
No, I gotta stay here and unpack.
Well, come on, Rosie, let's get going.
Well, all right, fine. I'll be... Oh, I'd better take this ring off before we see him.
Don't you trust Mr.
Oh,
Mooney?
yes. But the last time he kissed my hand, he broke his pivot tooth on it.
Hurry up. I'm coming. Bye-bye.
Yes, J.D., it's been a wonderful day. Yes, the board of directors are considering increasing the dividend and giving me a nice bonus. Yeah, everything's coming up roses. Some poison ivy just came in. I'll call you back, J.D.
Good morning, Mr. Mooney.
Mrs. Carmichael, I am a very busy man. I have no time. Countess! Oh, you! Oh, merci à mille fois. Vous êtes très Please, be seated. Not you. Oh, it's so good to see you again, Countess. You are positively radiant, my dear.
Thank you, Mr. Money.
No, that's Mooney. Now, to what do I owe the honor of this visit?
Yes. Well, some very dear friends of mine are arriving to pay me a visit. Lord and Lady Van Cleve.
A real lord and lady here in Danville? Oh, wait till I tell my wife. Oh.
Well, as I was saying, Lord and Lady Van Cleve expect to stay with me, of course, and I haven't a suitable place to put them.
You see, she can't expect the lord and lady to stay at my house.
Naturally. That would be like putting champagne in a beer bottle.
Now, just a minute. There's nothing wrong with my house. It's just that I think the Countess needs something more befitting her position. You know, like a beautiful estate.
Yes, that's right. And that's why I came to you. You have such impeccable taste. Now, I was wondering if you could suggest something.
Well, I don't think we have any large, beautiful estates in our small town, Countess.
Dear.
No, wait a minute. We do have just one. The Bellingham estate.
The Bellingham.
Quite old, but very elegant.
Uh-huh.
And the bank handles it, too. It might be just perfect for you.
Oh, well, I'll take it.
Good. Now, about the price.
Never mind discussing money, Mr. Mooney. You see, on the continent, we have a custom. We never buy an estate outright. We live in it for a week or so, and if it suits our personality, we buy it. If not, c'est la vie.
La vie, say. Yes, indeed. Well, that sounds fair enough. Now, let me see if yes. There we are. There's the Bellingham estate.
Thank you, you darling man. You are wonderful.
I know. Oh, I think it only fair to warn you, Countess, the house hasn't been lived in for a long time. It may need some work.
Oh, that's quite all right. I'm having my household staff sent over from Paris.
Will they get here in time?
Yes, she's having them air-mailed. Yes, I know how to find it.
All right, fine.
Countess!
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh,
well.
Mademoiselle from our Monsieur Parley book.
I don't believe it. Oh, what a mess. If they ran water through it, it would look like the sewers of Paris.
panicky, Rosie. We'll hire a crew of men to come in here and clean this place all up.
But that costs money.
Well, all right, then we'll pitch in and clean it up
Oh,
ourselves.
my
Viv will help us. She's just wonderful at this. Now, all we have to know is what has to be done.
Yes.
We'll just find out what has to be done, and we'll get started. Now, first of all, of course, it'll need a thorough cleaning, and we'll need new wallpaper, and those tables will have to be fixed, and the chairs will have to be fixed, and the door will have to be rehung, and we can always get... And the floor will have to be fixed. Don't worry about that. I'll fix the floor myself.
Yeah. Well, this place is hopeless. It really is hopeless. My guest will be here this weekend, and what will happen? But you'll never get that fixed.
Oh, sure we will, Rosie. That isn't hard to fix.
No. It's impossible.
No, Rosie, nothing is impossible if we apply ourselves. Now, we'll just make a list of what we need and get started. Now, we're going to need wallpaper. We're going to have... Oh, Rosie, look. I used to see these things in the movies.
Yeah.
I think I'll call the butler. Heavens knows, I'm trying to... Sam, stop pushing.
I'm not doing anything. Now, you'll have to back up with it. Come on, back up with it.
This is heavy, Viv. Be careful.
Will you quit fighting? Hey, be careful. Watch where you're going with that.
What, Viv? Where are you? What do you want?
I'm back here.
Where?
In the ladder.
Oh, Viv, what are you doing in the ladder, for heaven's sake? Now, we haven't got any time to play around and make jokes. Oh, that. Now, come on, get over there and get that paste on that paper. Listen, you know something? I'm going to have to build a scaffold.
How are you going to build a scaffold?
I'm going to use that plank. Rosie, will you put this ladder by the window?
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, heaven.
Viv?
Yeah?
Be sure that you fix the leg on that table.
What table?
That table. Listen, Rosie.
Yes?
You get a hold of one end of this plank.
Watch that.
I want you to get a hold of one end of the plank, Rosie, and help me put it up on top of the ladder.
Okay.
Between the ladders, you know.
Between the ladders.
Yeah.
The plank's too long.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have to get a shorter plank.
Yes, we are. Come on. Did you ever think of moving the ladders farther apart?
I could do it that way.
It's a very intelligent suggestion. Come on, let's do it.
Okay. You got it, hold?
All right, come on, get it up there. Okay. All right, now wait a minute. I got this here.
What? Got it back far enough?
Yeah.
You never looked lovelier.
Never mind. Just stick to your wallpaper.
Come on, put it up on the top, Lucy. On the top, girl. That, girl. Put it there. We
Okay,
go.
okay.
That's a very nice scaffold. Now,
All right.
you Lucy?
Yeah?
I got the first piece of wallpaper fixed. Where'll I put it up?
Right over there on that wall.
Okay.
Mr. Mooney! Get away from me, you two! What do you two clowns think you're doing?
We're sorry, Mr. Moon.
Sorry, my foot! I walked in here and I got hit with a ladder and then with a plank and now you're wallpapering me. I don't... Count
I'm so
Please,
sorry,
it's
my
my fault. I'm just a clumsy old...
Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. We're just trying to get this place presentable.
Oh,
you
I
know?
see.
I mean, really,
Oh, my goodness, I didn't realize it was in such deplorable condition.
Well, we'll manage to get you
I somehow get the feeling you shouldn't be doing this kind of work. Not you! You get busy. What we need is a little organization.
Yes,
Now,
organization.
go on, Countess. With my help, we'll have this place fixed up for you in no time.
Thank you.
Yes, now then, you come over here. Now then, you do the wallpapering and you repair the furniture, right?
Yes.
All right. Now then, you come over here. You do the painting and the cleaning up. You've got lots of equipment there. Take it easy, Countess. I'm going to play golf. Oh, Countess.
I'm so sorry.
Right. All we need is organization. Now, Lucy, you do the papering and the cleaning up, and Countess, you mend the furniture.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to caddy for Mr. Mooney.
It looks wonderful, brand new.
Well, I think I've got the upstairs rooms looking presentable.
Well, so do you. Oh, Rosie, you look wonderful. We better get home and get our clothes changed.
Girls, this is absolutely amazing. It's marvelous what you have done. Oh, but I think
Don't touch that chair. Don't touch it. I just varnished it. It's still wet.
Yeah.
Well, Lucy, you did a marvelous job with the wallpaper. It looks really professional.
Well, thank you. Once I set my mind to something, I do it.
Yes.
If I say so myself, this room does look beautiful.
Doesn't it now?
I think it's a little dark.
Well, pull up the shade.
What shade?
The shade in the window.
What window?
Oh, come on, babe. The window.
Lucy, you didn't.
Yes, she did.
How could anybody paper over a window?
Oh, if you're Lucy, it's easy.
Now, don't be snide. I'll find the window.
All right.
Find the window.
Now, don't worry. I'll fix it. Why, must be Mr. Mooney. Come in.
I didn't expect you so early.
I rang your doorbell, but evidently it isn't working.
Oh, well,
You know, our plane got in much too soon.
Well, I'm so sorry, but I expected you this evening. This is my staff.
Your staff?
Really?
Yes, you see, in this little village, we have a quaint custom.
Yes.
Yes, the local help hold down 2 jobs simultaneously. I think you call it moonshining.
Oh, I see.
This is Bagley.
I'm the cook and the house painter. Combination, both jobs.
And this is Carmichael.
Your Highnesses, I'm a combination upstairs maid and downstairs wallpaperer.
Yes, very good. Yes. Well, come along and, Carmichael, take his lordship's hat, will you please?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Your hat, your lordliness.
Thank you.
Oh, we'd love to.
Come along and I'll show you.
Thank you so
I
much.
didn't terribly ask you to come.
It's a lovely old staircase. Tell me.
I'm terribly happy to see you. Now,
Well, we're
come
delighted
along,
to be
my
here.
dear. Oh, are you a great wallpaperer?
You didn't do too well on that table either.
No, I didn't.
What's that? What's that?
It's a tea kettle. Rosie was going to fix some tea for the lord
Oh,
and lady.
that's a good idea. I'll get them some tea. Englishmen just love tea.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, okay.
Fix that. I'll fix that.
Well, thank you very much.
Magnificent.
It is a bit weedy at the moment.
Oh, no.
Yes,
Oh,
well,
so lovely.
let's sit over here, shall we? Miss ourselves come.
Thank you, Countess.
May I make a suggestion? Why don't you have a spot of tea?
A spot of tea?
Yes.
But that's a good idea.
Oh, that would be marvelous. Carmichael, wheel in the tea.
Very nice of them.
Carmichael, you didn't put the...
You see, I'm a combination upstairs maid and wallpaperer, and I'm also keeper of the tea bag.
Well, and Bertie and Violet, do sit down.
We're delighted, Another one of your sudden headaches, my dear.
Not exactly.
Countess, perhaps we should have tea right about in
Yes,
here.
let's do this. It's a very good idea. Now, bring the chair over, Bagley, for
Yes,
his
ma'am.
lordship,
Yes, ma'am.
and get a chair for his lordship. Now, please, do be...
There you are,
Oh,
Captain.
yes. Now, do be seated.
Are you all right, darling?
Quite all right, darling.
Well, I am.
I'm so terribly sorry. I'm afraid this place isn't what you're accustomed to.
Oh, no. You know, we feel very much at home here. You know, Countess, our place in England is much older than this, and it's in a constant state of disrepair.
Then you're not annoyed.
Good heavens, no, my dear.
Reminds us of home, my
Oh,
darling.
how
Bonjour,
Oh, Monsieur Moody.
No.
May I present my very dear friends, Lord and Lady Van Cleve.
How do you do, sir? How do you do?
So glad.
Lord and Lady Van Cleve, it's a great honor.
Love Saturday, isn't it great? All this fresh air and sunshine is so refreshing and invigorating.
Yeah, well, I wish I could share some of your girlish enthusiasm with my feet.
Oh, forget about your feet. Enjoy this lovely little stroll.
Little stroll. Stanley didn't hike this far to find Livingston.
All right, you sit down, rest your feet, and I'll go get some refreshments.
Oh,
huh?
I'm for that.
Okay.
I am for that. Whew. Oh. Ooh. Sir. Pardon me, sir. Sir, you're asleep on my back. Sir. Sir, I'm terribly sorry, but you fell asleep on my back.
I'm terribly sorry.
That's all right. I hope you found me comfortable.
Exceedingly so. It was like sleeping on a cloud. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
To me, every day is a beautiful day.
Oh?
Each morning I wake up and I come here and bask in the sunlight on my favorite bench.
Oh. Where do you live?
3 benches down.
Well, if this is your favorite bench, why do you live down there?
Well, if I lived here, I wouldn't have any place to go.
I see. Are you unemployed?
Oh, no.
No.
I'm out of work.
What's the difference?
Oh, if you're unemployed, you get insurance. Mine ran out a long, long time ago.
Oh. Well, what do you do when you do what you do?
Well, you name it, I've done it. Well, however, I have learned that earning a living gets in the way of living. It used to be that I'd work for a little while, save a few dollars, then I'd retire and enjoy it.
Well, now, I must say I like your philosophy.
But it's not that easy anymore.
Oh?
When I seek employment these days, the call seems to be for younger men.
Yeah, well, I think they carry that accent on youth too far. You certainly look like you're capable of doing a good day's work.
Thank you.
You speak very well, and you have a very nice personality.
Well, thank you very much.
I'm enjoying talking to you, Mr.
Snowden. Charles P.
How do you do, Mr. Snowden? I'm Lucy Carmichael.
How do you do? You know, you have a wonderful gift.
What's that?
You make a person feel like a person.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Oh, here comes my friend.
Hi.
Hi, Mary Jane. I'd like you to meet Mr. Charles P. Snowden.
Oh, how do you do?
Mary Jane Lewis.
Well, if I'd known we were going to have company, I'd have bought 3 ice creams.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about me.
Excuse me.
It's all right if we go right ahead. Is that okay?
Of course, of course.
Oh, Mary Jane, how could you do such a thing?
What?
You got strawberry.
What's the matter with strawberry?
You know it always makes me break out in a rash.
Since when?
Mr. Snowden, do me a favor. You eat it.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Well, too bad, because I guess I'll just have to throw it away. With my luck, a policeman will probably come along and arrest me.
In that case. Just to keep you from having a prison record. I don't believe in giving ice cream a chance to melt. Thank you. It certainly hit the spot.
Yeah, and I have an idea that spot hasn't been hit very much lately. The truth now, Mr. Snowden, when was the last time you had a decent meal?
Well, what day's today?
You are coming home with me, and I'm going to fix you a good home-cooked meal.
I accept.
Good.
But you hardly know me. You're taking an awful chance.
So are you. You don't know her cooking.
Mary Jane, come on, Mr. Snowden.
As I said, it's a beautiful day. A beautiful day. Mrs. Carmichael, that dinner was très magnifique.
Thank you.
And that pie. You know, I'd almost forgotten what homemade pie tastes like.
Well, keep trying to remember, because I got that at the supermarket. Come in. Oh, Mr. Mooney.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Carmichael.
Hello.
Something important came up. I want to talk to you.
Oh, excuse me. This is Mr. Snowden. This is my boss, Mr. Mooney.
How do you do?
Very happy to meet you.
Mr. Mooney, Mr. Snowden's looking for a job. Perhaps you have something for him at the bank?
Oh?
Well, he does almost anything. You name it, and he's probably done it. We just met this morning. He was sleeping on a park bench, and...
On the park bench?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we have any room at the bank for another Barney Baruch.
Nothing personal, you understand, but business is business.
That's quite all right. I do understand perfectly.
Good. Speaking of business now, I'd like to get right at this, Mrs. Carmichael. I have a very important report here that I want you to type up right away.
But, sir, it is Saturday. It's my day off.
Good. That'll give you more time to concentrate.
Oh, could you excuse me for a few minutes?
No.
But I have to see the manager of this building before he leaves. Maybe he has a job for Mr. Snowden. I'll be right back. Come on, Mr. Snowden.
Nice meeting you, Mr. Mooney.
Naturally.
Come on, Mr. Snowden.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Miss Goody Two-Shoes just stepped out to seek employment for a park bum.
Did you meet him?
I had the dubious honor.
Well, he may not be just a park bum.
What do you mean?
Listen to this story in today's newspaper. Godfrey Collingwood, eccentric millionaire whose hobby is giving away money for acts of kindness, is reported in this area. And look, I think this picture looks very much like Mr. Snowden. The noted industrialist poses as a poor man in search of employment and then rewards whoever helps him with a cash gift of $20,000.
$20,000?
Yes. And doesn't that look like Mr. Snowden?
Not the slightest resemblance.
I thought the profile was identical.
Profiles can be deceptive. Sideways, I am often mistaken for Richard Burton. Of course, front face, it's Rock Hudson. Believe me, Snowden and this millionaire don't look a bit alike.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right.
Oh, I wouldn't mention this to Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, why not?
Oh, well, why get the dear girl's hopes up?
Oh, yes, I see what you mean. Well, okay, you tell Lucy I'll see her later.
Do you mind if I keep this? I haven't read Peanuts today.
Oh, sure, Mr. Mooney. I'll see you.
Yes, ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Park bum, indeed. Oh, you rascal, you. 20,000 lovely smackers buy a lot of cracker jackers. And I feel it landing in my lap. Plop, plop. Ti-ya-la-dee-da-dee.
Come on, Mr. Snowden. Better luck next time.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That's right.
No job, eh?
No openings.
No opening. Oh, the saddest words in the world to a man of ambition and worth.
That's right.
But take heart, Mr. Snowden. Take heart. I think I can find a place for you in our bank.
Oh, really, Mr. Mooney?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I assure you, your kindness will be most appreciated.
Good. Oh, I have a splendid idea.
What's that?
I insist that you come home with me and be my house guest.
Your house guest?
Yes. The thought of this poor man spending another night on a park bench would trouble my conscience so much I wouldn't sleep a wink.
I am overwhelmed. But are you sure I wouldn't be imposing?
Mooney Manor is at your disposal.
Mr. Mooney, in my time, I have met some great gentlemen, but none to exceed your kindness.
Oh, I'm so glad you think so.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, this is a wonderful thing you're doing. You are really a good Samaritan.
Tut, really. Oh, is that your luggage, Mr.
Yes.
Snowden? Please, allow me. Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes, Mr. Snowden.
Perhaps I have sat on my last park bench.
I hope so.
And to think I owe it all to you.
To me? This way, Mr. Snowden. Yes.
Goodbye, Mr. Snowden.
Be very careful now.
Goodbye.
Oh, by the way, Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes, sir?
It was very thoughtless of me to ask you to do that typing on a Saturday. Do it tomorrow.
Oh, gee, thank you, Mr. Mooney.
Quite all right.
Thank you. Wait a minute. Tomorrow's Sunday.
Bravo! You know the days of the week.
Oh, hi.
Hey, where's Mr. Snowden?
Mr. Snowden?
Uh-huh.
You know, I've been thinking.
What?
We sometimes misjudge the people we see every day. We see only their faults. Then when they do something nice, we act surprised.
Who are you talking about?
Mr. Mooney.
Well, I asked you about Mr. Snowden.
I'm getting to that. You're not going to believe this, but Mr. Mooney is giving Mr. Snowden a job at the bank.
Isn't that wonderful?
Isn't that hard to believe? And he even insisted on Mr. Snowden going home with him as his house guest.
His house guest?
Didn't want him out of his sight. Just wanted to do everything he could for him.
Oh-ho.
Oh-ho. Do you give English subtitles with that?
Lucy, you've been had.
What are you talking about?
Where's that newspaper?
What newspaper?
Oh, I forgot. I gave it to Mr. Mooney. Listen, while you were out, I came down here with the newspaper. And in it is a picture of an eccentric millionaire, a Mr. Godfrey Collingwood.
Yeah?
Well, it says he poses as a poor man and he gives away $20,000 to any person who is kind to him.
So?
So I said I thought the picture looked like Mr. Snowden.
My Mr. Snowden?
Yes. But when I showed it to Mr. Mooney, he said he thought there was no resemblance at all.
Mm-hmm. Oh-ho! Aha!
Now you know what that means.
Yes, it means I'm going to have to rescue Mr. Snowden from the clutches of that no-good Good Samaritan. I'll see you later.
Mrs. Carmichael. This is a very pleasant surprise.
Thank you. Let me see your profile. If you didn't have such a cute nose, you'd be a millionaire.
What do you mean?
Read this.
Godfrey Collingwood extremely agreed to be in the city. $20,000 for an act of kindness.
Mr. Snowden, you are not that eccentric millionaire, are you?
Mrs. Carmichael, I wouldn't know what $20,000 looked like.
That's what I thought.
But I don't understand. What's this all got to do with me?
Well, now look, Mr. Mooney saw that, and he thinks that you...
Well, now, wait a minute. Mr. Mooney thinks that I...
Yes, and that accounts for his sincere hospitality.
Oh, for pity's sake. Well, I can't believe that.
Well, now, look, I know him better than you do, and when Mooney smells money, he turns from Simon Legree into Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm.
When he finds out that I am not who he thinks I am, well, he's going to be, yes, he will. I'm getting out of here.
Oh, you're not. Now, you stay right here and pretend like I was never here.
But that was accepting all this under false pretenses.
What kind of pretenses do you think he's using? Now, he promised to give you a job.
And I want a job,
and
but
I'm going to see that you get that job. You just stay here, forget that I was here, and live it up.
Live it up. Live it up. Live it up.
Here we are. Wine. A little sherry to help make us merry. Oh, Mr. Snowden, you're not relaxing. Really, now, settle back, settle back. There, that's it.
I know. Up's a daisy.
Good, that's right. Now then, this is my private stock. I only drink it on special occasions. When I'm thirsty.
You've got quite a sense of humor, Mr. Mooney.
Oh, yes, yes, I have been blessed. Humor, hospitality, generosity seem to go hand in hand. I haven't toasted you yet.
Oh, so you haven't?
No.
Let's start over again.
All righty, there you are, sir. To the Bluebird of Happiness. May she lay her golden eggs on all who are deserving.
You, Mr. Mooney.
Speaking of birds, here comes a cuckoo.
I thought you'd be around here. That's why I came through the patio.
Mrs. Carmichael, how nice of you to drop by.
Thank you.
I've enjoyed every moment of your visit. I'm so sorry you have to leave.
But I have some very important news for Mr. Snowden. I spoke to Mr. Griggs, the owner of the apartment house, and he has a marvelous job for you.
Has he?
Yes.
Mrs. Carmichael, remember, the Good Samaritan has already stepped in. I have offered him a job.
Oh, but Mr. Griggs is going to give him a very good salary.
What makes you think that I won't give him a good salary?
Well, for one thing, my salary. Mr. Griggs is willing to pay him $200 a week.
Oh, that chicken feed. I'll give him $250.
Mr. Griggs is willing to put it in writing.
Well, so am I. I'll even embroider it if you like. I'll give him a contract right now.
Is $250 a week all right with you, Mr. Snowden?
With that kind of money, I can buy my own park bench.
Here you are, Mr. Snowden. All signed. Nice promotion, eh? From bench to bank.
I just don't know how I'm going to repay you.
Oh, you'll think of something.
You tricked me! What are you talking about?
I just heard the millionaire Godfrey Collingwood interviewed on my car radio, and it was coming live from New York.
Why are you mad at me? I can't even get Pomona on my car radio.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do not know what you're talking
Yes,
about.
you do.
I do
you
not.
do. Yes, you do. I thought that Snowden fellow was Collingwood, and it's all your fault.
My fault? I never said he was.
You don't try to weasel out of this.
I'm not.
I met him in your apartment.
What's that got to do with
Don't
it?
worry, I'll take care of you later. But first, I'm going to throw that imposter out on his ear. That imposter is through.
Mooney, I want to talk to you about this man, Snowden.
Oh, well, sir, I was about to come to you.
You have pulled some boo-boos in your day, but this Snowden...
Yes, sir. Now, I realize
this
that...
man Snowden has made up for all your mistakes.
Well, I regret the entire incident, sir.
Hold it, boss. I think you're ahead.
What that man has done in 1 week is fantastic. Mooney, he is a genius.
A genius?
Yes. He has come up with a shortcut in our bookkeeping procedures that'll save this bank thousands of dollars a month. Oh, Mooney, where in the world did you discover this wonderful man?
In my apartment.
I had nothing to do with it. It was I who immediately recognized this man's talent and worth.
Well, I never thought the day would come when I would say it, but... Good show, Mooney.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, amazing.
When one is good and kind and does something for his fellow man, he's rewarded.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Virtue is its own reward. And if one ever strays from that objective, he always gets his just deserts.
What happened? Mr. Mooney was just served his dessert.